It must have been a massacre! Bones everywhere! How in the world did Glevissig harness so much of the power?
Do you always get so excited at the sight of skulls, Deathmold?
Scoff all you want. I speak of magic. The kind of spells that win wars. Thousands incinerated in seconds. Ah! Power, destruction, annihilation!
Yes, after which Sabrina Glevissig was burned at the stake. And the Pontar Valley remains within Edern's borders.
Edern is a carcass. Still showing life signs, but the realm's days are numbered. No peasant revolt can change that.
You're wrong, Deathmold. This country lives. I can feel it. Like an old wounded bear covered in scars, hounds all round it, but still strong. Still deadly. This will be a good war.
But sire, the Edernian barons won't dare stand against you. You shall see that shortly. I've prepared everything.
Tak, milí diváci, vítejte u dalšího let's play na hru Zaklínač 2. Minule jsme dokončili první kapitolu, zabili jsme Leta, teda porazili jsme, my jsme ho teda neporazili, on potom porazil nás, jako nebylo to úplný zabití, to by jsem se špatně vyjádřil, ale porazili jsme Leta, on potom teda v důsledku toho porazil nás, nechal nás žít tím, že vrací zpátky starý dluh. Potom jsme se rozhodli mezi tím, jestli pomůžeme Elfovi nebo Vernonovi. Pomohli jsme Vernonovi Roach, protože přece jenom Vernon z mého pohledu pro nás udělal víc než Iovet, protože Iovet vlastně, hned jak jsme se tam objevili, tak místo nějakého uvítání, hned tam měl elfy, hned na nás útočili, hned po nás stříleli, hned nás chtěli zabít. V době, kdy Triss vyvolala vlastně štít a na to omdlela. Takže já jsem si zvolil tuhle cestu a když jsem si měl rozhodnout, jestli Iovetovi podám meč nebo ne, tak jsem ho nedal a následně teda byl Leto a dělali jsme minule úkol ještě s Ves a s Vernonem a Ves tam byla za děvku, takže to bylo velice zajímavý a Loredo už to má taky za sebou, ten už taky papákicky. Tak a my teda jdeme dál. Teď tady hrajeme za krále. Je tu Desmond, je tu Sheila. Promluvit si s ním můžu, nemůžu? Ne. A nevím vůbec, co mám dělat. Vybral se na vyjednávání s aedirskou šlechtou. Aha. Tak se vydáváme na cestu. Bude tamhle, protože tady tím tempem bychom asi daleko moc nešli. On taky nepopoběhne Lenoklína.
Hail to Henselt!
Henselt. Já jsem Henselt, já jsem pán. Když se budete všichni klanět a pak budete k zemi. Bohužel z úkolů jsme neudělali všechno. Byly tam 2 zakázky na Nekery.
Can you feel that? Magic still beats strongly in this place. Shivers run down my spine.
Strange. Glevassig's quadruple sun is a short duration spell. It should have dissipated long ago.
An anomaly, perhaps?
Sire!
Not uncommon. The sheer amount of power she summoned? I doubt she retained complete control.
Stop discussing Sabrina Glevissig, or I promise you that heads will roll.
Tak, jdeme dál. Jdeme na to vyjednávání. Nevím, jak daleko je to vyjednávání, takže prostě jdem.
Baron Fellet has forever hinted that he would gladly change his
Tedwin! Always and forever!
Scum.
The other nobles are panic-stricken at the very thought of Saskia with her peasant and non-human rebels. They are unprepared to fight and know it very well.
And Demoven's cub? Has he named his price?
Prince Stennis has yet to respond, but Fellet has assured me.
I must see him. Look into his eyes. I'll know what he's made of then.
We most humbly greet His Majesty Henselt, King of Kedwen, heir to the dynasty of the Unicorn, Lord of Ard-Carreg, Archduke of Banard, and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Welcome to Edern.
How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought. To each of us. And the titles of Marquis.
Oh.
We speak of Upper Edern. Of coal and silver mines, numerous factories. The sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga, and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your Majesty as sovereign of these lands.
Se zbláznili, ne? To je prostě hodně. Polovic.
You'll receive 50,000 apiece and no additional titles. Also, you'll provide guides and supplies to my army. My men will install themselves in your castles. Your armed men will gather under Sorcerer Deathmold's command, and will set out to quell the peasant rebellion.
Sire, the common folk will hate. They simply won't understand.
Yes, Fellet, they will hate you, but at least this way you'll live. Comfortably, I might add. Refuse and die, by my hand, or that of Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Sire, we accept your conditions.
Deathmold, the scroll.
Sire, there is yet the matter of Prince Stennis and his rights to these lands. So long as he lives, so long as the prince lives, he'll force his claims.
Then kill him, Fellet.
Sire, I'm no warrior.
In that case, shut up and sign.
Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand.
Excellent. Let her pass.
What are you waiting for? Pick up those quills and sign.
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Edern sell for these days?
50,000. How much would you have demanded, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Sire, you must have her restrained.
Deathmold may not be the bravest soul, but he's right in one respect. Were I to restrain you, there would be no war. You're either very brave, or very stupid.
Will you hear me out, King? Or must we continue our threats and insults?
Tell me what you want.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Edern's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this, and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Henselt of Ard-Carreg. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the honourable ruled this world, Upper Edern to the victor!
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king.
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
Precisely why she makes a worthy foe. Don't disappoint me, Dragon Slayer. Please show me how it's done. Begin!
Facing one another in a chivalrous duel shall be Henselt of Ard-Carreg, King of Kedwen, Sovereign of Caingorn and Malior, last of the line of the Unicorn. And Saskia, the wench who killed a dragon. The victor shall take Lormark. May the gods settle this. Begin!
Draw your sword!
Blood! Death's here!
O, tak králi dělej. Poraší. Jsi král, ne?
Stop! Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr and Militale!
Huh? Co se nám to tu děje, co? Tak, teď do tady těch politických maškarád se připojíme my a všechno posedeme. Bude.
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze Major Batty? Don't you recognize me?
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roach?
He's a witcher.
I know who the whoreson is. Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp? Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight. Don't move, mutant! One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the field somewhere, negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your arse? Don't move! Don't even twitch, mutant! Hands where I can see him! Shoot! Smash the freak!
What the fuck?
No, to se na to docela zamotalo.
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's curse.
Edirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Tak pojďte přeludy. Je to tady budou ty krávo, musí zmizet, ne? Co to je? Dragoun, jo? Pojď. Štít, vole, přes půl hlavy. A přes půl těla teda. Pokud tu jdem urubou, Tak co? Co ohýnek? Já jsem minul.
How many more can there be?
Ready! Stay close to me!
What the hell? Where did the sun go?
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast a curse. A very powerful one.
What do we do?
We have to get out of here. Susceptible to silver and spells. Stay behind me.
I'll try to disperse the fog.
Nebylo asi špatný být v tom štítu, že jo? A nový level.
It's Glevisig's curse! She's out to kill me!
Stay close to me, sire. It's not far now.
Let's hope so.
It's Prince Dennis. He lives.
No, the wraiths have taken him.
Se mi líbí, když je to vraždí samo. Tak, vína nemám.
The fog is dissipating. We're near its end.
Damn it.
O, pěkný bojiště. Opravdu takovýhle bojiště nebylo ani pořádně ve Zaklínači 3, což jako ta dvojka opravdu jako tady je originální v tomhle. V těch bitvách. Tak už se zase přeludy zastavujou toho mága našeho. Aby nemohl kouzlit. A kde jsou?
Deathmold, Shealer, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there, and how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took fall tests. But I'll not have him wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
Ah, just lovely. And here I'd hoped for a calm little war.
Know where I might wet my throat around here?
Roach, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking. You've got my assurance on that.
Good enough for me. Let's go then.
Tak, to jsem rád, že jsem nevinný. Jdeme se takhle hezky. Tak.
Yes.
Aha, to asi hned nepůjde. To ani říkat nebudeme. Tak, tady je jejich tábor. Podíváme se na ty moje nesplněné questy, co se mi nepovedly. O, kubrváčů, no. To se mi nepovedlo. Tady, smlouva z Nekery, smlouva s Riagi na rozcestí Skojatel, protože jsem se rozhodl spolupracovat s Roučem, takže tím pádem to jako není úplně. No a kromě těch smluv, tak je to většinou... To jsem nesplnil, protože jsem se jinak rozhodl. Tak, jdeme dál. Čekáme válečná předehra, Vrahové králů, to pokračujeme dál. A tam musíme najít trys. A přeborník v páce tady. Tak jdeme na to.
Yeah? You're the quartermaster's assistant? Yeah. Great. I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me. I should think so. So?
Kosky. Ukaž mi zboží, vyrobil jsi něco.
You sure you're the quartermaster's assistant? Yeah. I ask because assistants are usually pretty glib. I'm glib. No, you're not. My gal left me. How do you know? She wrote me a letter. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. She can't write. The bastards. Beavers, not friends. I'll show them as soon as I get home. Snot-nosed scribes, counting barley all day. They get bored, look for diversions. I'll give them diversion. Many thanks. At first I thought, go away, Emo. But now I see you're a good fellow. So will you help me? I should think so. So?
Tak, výroba. No, stříbrná ruda, klasika. Ta pasta Kajra na to už asi nevyužijem. Účinná proti Kajradům, no určitě.
Let's go!
So?
Tak, hned jdeme na tohle. 23 až 28, no to je pěkný. To ti prodáme. Tak, zbraně. A tento meč, ten je mnohonásobně lepší jak tento. A tady ten si necháme jenom do sbírky. Ani na dálku nepotřebujeme zbroje. Lovecká zbroj. Ta není lepší, Havranova zbroj z jedničky pořád vede. A dlouhé kožené rukavice. Jo, tak ty vypadají, že jsou lepší. Ještě se bavíme těch bylinkářských aspoň. Tak, vylepšení zbroje. Oh. Tak oni neváží tolik ty trofeje, takže ty si můžeme nechat. Aha, to nejde prodat. Jo. Ne, to si nemůžu dát na sebe ty zuby. Já se chtěl prodávat.
So? I'd like to play dice. I'll play if you beat Zivik and Madame Carol, not before.
Okay.
So?
Tak, teď máme dost surovin. Tak, koukneme, jestli tady nemůžeme tady něco krást. Ještě, že můžeme. No šavle, jo.
Let's go!
So?
We don't have all day. Our armourer. Busy as ever with military commissions, but he'll take a private commission from time to time.
What? Surprised to see a dwarf on human leash? Got a well-thought-out slur ready and waiting? Go on, surprise me.
You're a little tense.
Tense? That's a good one. I, odd-looking human, am a prime mercenary, a sapper. I'm not tense by definition.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines. I can fucking throw a boat bridge across a river in half a day. Digging ditches is relaxing, that's what I meant.
Got any spare parts from those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure. Why wouldn't I? If I do.
Tak co může vyrobit? Jenom to, na co mám. Zbroj z kajraní kůže. No to jsme si mohli vyrobit, viď? Ale my nemáme všechno. Tak, pokud chceme zbroj z kajraní kůže, tak potřebujeme pevnou látku a tvrznou kůži. No to tady seženu.
Let's go!
Something's brewing. What is it?
I heard you and your men arm wrestle a bit.
What's it to you? That sport's only for the strongest.
Do I look like a wimp to you?
Truth be told. But I'm willing to test you. If you want to wrestle, put down your orange and we'll get to it.
Dáme. A vytáhnu orény, no, to víš, jo.
Let's do this.
Oh.
You're tough.
Take care. Trouble.
We don't have all day.
Greetings.
I am Myron, Master Apothecary in King Henselt's service.
Geralt.
Geralt. Provenance and profession known only to him, so be it. How can I help you?
I want to stock up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
A prescription?
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain medicaments.
Dobrá. Teď jsme utratili nějak hodně. Za tyto důležité věci.
Do not disturb.
Let's go. We don't have all day. Let's go.
Godspeed.
Good luck with.
Nechce se mi hrát kostky.
We don't have all day. Ah, we're here at last. The canteen, the most important place in the camp.
A s kým jsme mluvili?
Like a flock of doves. Greetings!
Hello?
Kuk. Tak, no moc tady toho není. Hlavně tu není nikdo, s kým bych mohl kecat.
Piss off out of here. You're talking to an elder. So show a little respect, you prick licker. Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper, curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing, a spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
No.
What time did the spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
Jako voják se k ničemu. No, tady to můžu.
I'll deal with the spectre, but you should know a witch's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Will you do it for that?
All right.
We have bigger downpours than pigs do. Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Tak i když to vypadalo, že tu úplně že tu nic extra není.
Greetings.
Tak jsme tu přece jenom nějaký úkol získali.
The king is in council. Gates closed. Come back later.
Hello. Damn it.
Salutations.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Tak, přeborní páce. Je tohle. Aha, to je tohleto. S jakým elfem do prdele?
Hello?
Morons.
I'm a bit scared of going against the saint. The enemy have fed you their propaganda. Ah! But what if she's truly an anointed Verd? I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
A to bych musel vědět, jaký z elfu to je. Proč to nevím, to jsem
If you ever get bored, you should find a monster contract or two on the notice board.
We'll talk later, Geralt.
Yes?
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Really want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
Tak ona to píše, že to neuspělo.
Dice.
Aye, dice.
Who else plays around here?
There's Zivik, Madame Carol, and Lesota. But they're masters. They'll only play you if you beat us.
Maybe some other time.
No, ani nevím, kam jdu. Aha. Tam půjdu potom, nejdřív půjdem za králem.
Seems we'll be slaughtering squirrels again. Surprised! They have a hand in every rebellion, every evil cause. Not prejudiced, but I don't get it. What's wrong with...
No talking to the prisoner! No talking to the prisoner!
We'll never understand them.
What do you want?
Can I talk to him?
No chance! I don't know you.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go, now.
I should have dug those ditches.
How'd you do? What do you want?
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. But he didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
Aha.
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him. Barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes, even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
I should have dug those ditches.
No talking to the prisoner! No talking to the prisoner!
Tak nic.
I know that face.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me ploughing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the wraiths.
You think?
Tak elfa jsme zkusili, jsme moc dobře nedopadli.
I am your humble servant. I am your humble servant.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
In no small part thanks to you, Excellency.
I've helped you, yes. I trust I shan't regret it.
As do I. I wouldn't want to seem ungrateful.
Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
No jo, tak se zeptáme.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Natalis. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
To ví snad všichni. Oh, to je naše věc.
Witchers and sorceresses don't generally share that kind of information.
I understand it's a delicate matter. All right then. Allow me to ask about something else. I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Merigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
Maybe she's involved, maybe she's not. Triss has her friends and I have mine.
Undoubtedly. Wandering poets, dwarves with terrorist contacts, and special forces agents.
It's certainly true you diplomats are experts at gathering information.
How else would we negotiate effectively? Learning all there is to learn about other countries is a necessity. Nevertheless, I thank you for your information. Was there anything else?
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
To nevím, jestli mi vyjde tohleto.
I understand. Matters so secret no one ought to know them, or something.
Já jsem nechtěně zaplet.
Greetings, Geralt.
I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable Henselt is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King Henselt cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler Triss used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
Know how to remove a tattoo?
No problem. I'd need some green mold, white myrtle petals, and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients.
A to mi řekla i Triss, že to bude potřebovat. Schováváte tu něco? Nic.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
No, chci očistit svý jméno, to je pravda. A spravedlnost taky.
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name. Though I tend not to meddle in politics, this time I believe I have no choice.
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. I'm in no mood for excuses hiding behind professional codes and trade secrets. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
Do you know who did?
Ano.
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedwenny saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Oh, já to zvládnu.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Aha.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
My son was killed during a hunt.
Anything strange or unnatural occur at the time?
A rabid boar ripped open his femoral artery. I witnessed it. An accident, nothing more.
The curse was activated today. I need to know why.
As we negotiated, a fight broke out. I killed a priest of Creve. Perhaps that.
Maybe.
No, a vy, co jsme to okecali, proč nemůžu už ho opustit? Tak ještě tohle zkusíme.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Van... It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevesig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevesig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
Aha.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Tak jsme si s králem promluvili. Dostali jsme dokonce i novou úroveň. Koukneme, jestli tady náhodou něco, co bychom si mohli vzít. Aspoň něco speciálního.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Ale furt s někým kecat, ty vole, já už si se dostat, vole, taky do bitky.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Look at that, boys.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
No, to časem uvidí.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve. I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witches have for spectres?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood. Best done at midnight, surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevisig's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the Great Encyclopedia of Curses, Spells and Prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tessard de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
Quite a tome. Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
No, to je mazec teda.
We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
Tak, ještě tohleto.
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevisig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death.
No, pěkný.
If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy. The minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
Tak jdeme do práce.
You're gonna help me, Death Mold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Naziah.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Tak, no to bylo keců. Teď si to uložíme, protože já nechci znova to kecat, ale kdyby náhodou. Zdej se vojáků na spěchnutí proti Henseltovi. Aha. No tak než uděláme tohle. Dáme přeborníka v práce.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
It won't just disappear. They sail. Odrin! What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
Jež, ty vole, to je keců všude.
I heard you calling for Odrin.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so I called out. Got a problem with that?
I used to know a man named Odrin.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Odrin never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like ploughing without a woman.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet. Square
Odrin!
No talking to the prisoner! No talking to the prisoner! What do you want?
Can I talk to him?
No chance! Trust me.
Odrin!
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
What is it, Witcher?
Who's this Odrin you're calling out for? A Kedweni god of some sort?
Odrin, a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone and got lost. If you find him, tell him we're waiting.
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Odrin. Nobody quite like that cunt.
To bylo jednoduchý.
Odrin! Greetings!
How's service under Henselt?
See anybody complaining? And we don't like busybodies.
Still looking for coins.
Odrin!
What else am I to do? This
Idiot.
mist's driving me crazy.
Who do I spy if not the famed Geralt of Rivia?
You seem to know me, but I have no idea who you are.
And you're worse off for that, for I can make you even more famous.
You write ballads or something?
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organizing nightly tourneys. A swordmaster like you must be eager to show off his skills. Knightly tournaments are a pastime for real men.
Does King Henselt have any interests besides fighting?
We value knightly tradition in Kedwin. Only duels in the arena let a knight stay in good form and hone his skills.
Still looking for coins?
What else am I to do?
Já jsem hořel v ohni do
Mists
prdele.
drive me crazy.
Hello. Damn it. Salutations.
Audrin, where are... What do you want?
I heard you calling out for Audrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier. Except he staggers a lot.
To vy taky.
Audrin, where are you?
What you want?
I think I'm being followed.
Very likely.
Who is it, and why?
Detmold's men. They're everywhere. Word is they're onto some plot, but that's all I know.
Aha, tudy můžu i ven, jo. Hezky.
What do you want?
Think you'll win?
That Edirnian rabble don't stand a chance.
What is it?
I heard the Nilfgaardian force is going to support you.
Oh, yeah? The Nilfgaardians yap a lot. Demand even more. But when it comes to fighting, they slink away.
A zase pole v ohni.
I know you.
Aye, we met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your wrath. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
I hold no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it, and good luck.
Koho všichni hledají, vole? Já vím, kde je.
Audrin, where are you?
Watch the fuck out!
Audrin!
Still looking for coins?
Morons.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air. Scavenging around the tents like idiots.
I've no bloody idea
Where
who
are
you
these
might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
We've not dealt with a witcher before.
No tak Odrina to nevím, kde ho najdu teda
The
jako.
whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins.
Ale potácí se, jak říkali, tak by měl být někde ožralej. Ne, chci si udělat tu páku.
Audrin!
Tady mám ten havla.
Still looking for coins?
What else am I to do?
This
Here,
mist
boy.
drives me crazy.
Odrin!
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see two of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
Jasně, že jo.
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Ještě dokončíme tu páku, podíváme se ještě dovnitř. Tam ještě jsme měli nějaký kosky, nebo co tam byly za blbiny. Odrina jsme nenašli.
Odrin! Here, boy!
Mě volají úplně všichni.
Odrin!
Se nám to tady nějak hromadí.
Something's brewing. What is it? If you want to wrestle, put down your orange and we'll get to it.
Let's do this.
Odrin! Here, boy! Odrin!
A je to...
Here, boy!
Lost again.
Looking for something?
I heard some tough men serve in your company.
You heard right.
Care to test that with a little arm wrestling contest?
Why not? If you want to wrestle, I need to see some orans.
Buď rád, že vytahuji jenom orény, že nevytahuji něco jiného.
Let's do this.
Odrin! Here, boy! Odrin! Odrin! Here, boy! Odrin!
Your paws are strong as a bear's. I'll give you that.
Yours are strong for a human's, I guess.
Tak, hned tady mám někde nějakého dalšího. Tady.
What do you want?
They say blacksmiths are strong. I say they're fat pussies.
And I say I can show you just how strong we are.
Careful you don't snap something.
Show me your coin if you want to wrestle.
Let's do this.
Odrin! Here, boy! Odrin!
My hand, damn you!
Might want to put a cold compress on that.
Tak, to jsem želej.
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
Servant.
Ha!
Leave me be, father. Leave you be? Your life's at stake. Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you.
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
Aha. To další.
Why didn't he turn out like his mum?
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
Always better to talk business over a tankard. Let me buy a round.
All the same to me.
Getting sad drunk.
Mm-hmm. My son's decided to kill himself. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Sidorus. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
Lieutenant Avid? Who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
They're going to duel to the death?
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and Henselt don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The duellers really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Sidorus, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out?
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honour. But what good's honour to a corpse?
Zkusíme to.
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there won't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenaries' tent. You'll know him when you see him. Going to the slaughter like a pig for a feast. And there's not a can do.
Tyhle se nám to tady nějak hromadí ty úkoly.
Why didn't it turn?
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans. Hallowed and highly valuable.
I'm interested in objects that belong to the soldiers who perished in the battle 3 years ago. Not any old things. They have to be magically active. I know how to check.
That's not my speciality, Witcher. I deal in relics.
Got anything interesting there?
Ash from the stake where Sabrina burned. Nails that fastened the wheel of death. Splinters from the wheel. I've also got some metal parts and some of the martyr's garments. Whatever your heart desires.
No jo.
Get a hold of yourselves, soldier.
Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda's parables? Then spare an oren for his humble followers.
Having an oren and not having an oren makes 2 orens.
Cheapskate. Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda? Then spare an...
Having an oren and not having an oren makes
cheaps.
Why didn't they turn out like his mom?
Kašlu na něho, ale asi Oreny se že nejde chce.
Leave me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chatter.
One step closer and I'll put you in the field hospital. One step closer and I'll put you in the field hospital.
Are you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
I wouldn't play the hero if I were you.
You don't know me.
I spoke to your father.
Ha! I'll wager he told you the sad story of Sven, who needs to be rescued.
I'm no wandering knight, and you're no princess in distress. I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
I'll certainly feel worse if I cower out.
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do?
Summon the butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Edern?
No, we'll fight as a pair against Latond and his second. Your honor will remain untouched, like a 12-year-old nun's petal.
Why do you wish to help me?
I'm not a fan of uneven fights.
How much did he pay you?
Your father could never afford my fee.
It'll eat the cliff away.
Ach jo. Tak jenom vyzvat k souboji teda. Odry ne, proto volají, takže dobrý.
I'm a bit scared of going against a saint. The enemy have fed you their...
I'm looking for Letond Avet, the butcher of Cidaris.
What do you seek?
I'm looking for the coward. Heard he picks fights with youngsters who have yet to start shaving.
What did you say?
He's a coward and a poser. You know him?
I am him, and consider yourself dead, wanderer.
We'll meet in the arena.
Yes, in the arena. Hey, Lytham! You'll be my second. We shall duel in pairs.
See you.
Ah! But what if she's truly an anointed virgin? Ah, don't worry about it. The witcher will take care.
Proti mi nemáte žádnou šanci, já jsem Geralt.
Aunt, has he agreed?
Yes.
Some whoreson, eh?
Unique among them. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's go get him.
It'll eat the cliff.
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms, shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Avet, known also as the Butcher of Cidaris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
Everything's in good order.
Co to má za meč, vole?
Fajn. Everything's in good order.
Come out of luck, head deep in shit.
Ty krávo, oni mě málo zabili, jo. Ne, oni mě úplně zabili.
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms, in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Avet, known also as the Butcher of Cidaris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
don't get it. I don't get it.
jdeš k zemi.
I don't get it.
Hail to the victor! Glory to the vanquished! The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon the young Sven. Heralds will announce these subsequent duels. Long live King Henselt! Long live Kedwin!
No, je to.
Thank you. You salvaged my honor.
He salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honors.
You were born in a pigsty where the labour came to your mother 18 springs ago. Nothing'll change that. Witcher, I said you could demand what you will, and my word's no worse than a noble's.
You demanded payment for helping me?
Everything has its price.
What is it you wish?
Information on those who carry square coins.
Father!
Silence! Why do you need to know?
I just need to know what this is all about.
It's a long story.
I've got time.
It started before the victory at Brenna, when we split Edirn between ourselves and Nilfgaard. We were shamed throughout the north.
What's that got to do with the coins?
Everyone wanted to thrash the Black Ones, not play brother to them. A group of officers hatched a plot. The coins their mark. I don't know who gathered the first group of plotters, but the seed of the scheme fell on fertile soil and sprouted quickly. Then came Brenna, and it all died down. The plotters themselves lost direction, though it seems they resurfaced recently.
Is Henselt dealing with Nilfgaard again?
Who knows? But he's welcomed that shriveled old bat here and spends time in discussions with him. That plot, well, the lads just want to prevent the Black Ones from meddling in our affairs. Not more.
You know a lot. You got a coin?
I'm old, and know that he who gains power loses his heart. I'm past the age of taking the crown off one head and placing it on another. But my son still believes a monarch can be just. Why must you know if I've a coin?
I can't say.
And neither can you, father.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
Go to Madame Carl's brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent and leave you alone. Wendy will ask what you wish. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Are we even?
Yeah.
And beware of Vincent Trott. He may be hiding with the conspirators. Dangerous man, that one.
Deathmole's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That scoundrel falls into the sorcerer's hands. He'll give us all up to save his own skin.
I'll be careful.
Trott wears a magic suit of armor. He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
Witcher.
What?
The king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Edirn.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the riffraff to enjoy.
The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
What else am I to do? This mist
Odren!
To by mě zajímalo, kde ten Odrin, ale furt tady volají Odrine. A ten nikde. Teď jsem vyslechnu to elfa.
No talking to the prisoner!
Tak a cokoliv to tady máme. Přeborník páce. Tak, kdo nám ještě chybí?
Watch the fuck out!
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coin. Need some help, monster slayer?
I want to talk, dog of war.
I've heard much about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain. Is Henselt paying you to wait?
Curiosity itching you, Witcher. Not the best trait to have in wartime.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Deathmole's given us silver-plated weapons and protective amulets. On your advice, as I heard it. We're to observe the mist and, if need be, drive off the wraiths.
How many mercenaries you got watching the fog?
I've got them spread out in small groups around campfires. And how many we number? Well, that's my concern alone.
Since you're already watching it, pay attention to the size of the cloud. I need to know if it's expanding.
Well...
How fast?
It's almost imperceptible, but it's constant. A foot, perhaps 2 a day. What does that mean?
Means I have to hurry. Does Henselt pay his mercenaries well? Call it professional curiosity on my part.
It's no secret a lump sum of 20,000 Novigrad crowns awaits. To be divvied up between those who survive.
So the more of you die, the greater the take per head.
Yes.
Were you here 3 years ago during the last battle for Vergen?
Bradley's blue banner was. They were decimated by mages. The survivors enlisted with us. They weren't eager to talk about it, and we didn't press them.
No lack of work for your kind.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days. Sign of the times.
Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on.
Bartholomew Bargy sends his regards.
Bart Bargy. I remember him. Strong for a peasant.
For a peasant. They say you're the strongest arm around here.
You wouldn't be talking to me otherwise.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with an Nilfgaardian commander. That's to say, he had the knife and I had my bare hands. I grabbed him by the wrist, but the blade kept coming towards my throat. He was strong, but lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted his arm around and slit his throat. I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms since then. They all come in handy in my profession.
Want to wrestle me?
To challenge Adam Pangret for the championship, you've got to beat the best contenders. As you're a witcher and I'm a mercenary, neither of us should wrestle for free.
Tak. Ty krávo, pěkná suma.
I'm ready.
Lucky that Nilfgaardian at Brenna wasn't as strong as you. Or Adam Pangret would be a heap of white bones right now.
Lucky for you, we were only playing for coin.
I venture to say there's only one man who stands a chance against you. Numa.
Numa? What kind of name is that?
He's a circus artist. The mighty Numa, they call him. Apparently grips like a vice. But word has it he cheats.
How?
Performance-enhancing potions. The undetectable kind.
I'll be sure to seek him out someday.
You'd know best if he's using his muscles or alchemy.
The whole camp's gone
Tak,
berserk looking for the
máme to.
coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging around the tents like idiots.
Where are these coins from, if there wasn't a single one when they were...
Tak. Co to je? Aha.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the
No,
air.
to jsem se snažil, ale oni mě s ním mluvit nenechají.
Where are you?
The plague.
What do you want?
I heard that Sabrina Glevissig was burned at the stake somewhere nearby.
Upon a hill. Folk congregate there to this day.
What for?
They say it brings luck, but I don't buy that superstitious shite.
Audrin, where are you? Audrin, where are you?
Take care.
Audrin, where are you?
I'm done with this cursed place.
I had a mate from Rivia, but
Square
greetings.
coins.
No talking to the prisoner.
Audrin! Audrin!
What do you want?
Can I talk?
You're all right. I've heard you've been helping our lads. Talk away, but be quick. If the corporal sees you, he'll have your balls. And ours.
No hurrah.
Bloody vacuum! What do you want?
Information. You from Yorvith's unit?
I'm proud of it. Yorvith will avenge me.
Maybe. I'm responsible for you being captured.
I don't understand.
I warned Yorvith that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie! You're not one of us.
Never claimed to be. I'm not interested in your fight, nor in that of the humans. I have my own goals. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need information. Will you help me?
I'd rather not reveal anything to the Dwan. Do you know Elder speech?
Mm-hmm.
De thermen en rendan fest. Ev de sale emes up de mevneslet.
Sea heerth.
En ted verletho ken en stert dun verneawert. Erte dreie ep Dwan. Seret en ox wat gern est. Denna Arthur nekwert. Visse egen. Erle egen. Ken hat mer. Denna dar emen dunv. Dak mamert.
Ken denna de arme hest.
Denna neersela vid sala in esne geerch. Veneer senden ert el.
Teame. Ne segen hier. Ele serum.
Mekian behented fen esert. Seret nea ura jasen het. Ertep orks garthe seget enith rothen kem hest. Te ern moth dialm.
Rothain. Que diables Rothain verterel.
Vesenet rothen deren Henselt gerel wurde hen. Then the arme elestrea hen. Ne mer se herth.
Ve kelle elethene hestkem.
Niame herth. Este verth epkethen ken hest.
Quintes ken.
Then kean velt emer dorvat gern.
Ve kean me dene tres.
En hert epkianje esme geth verth. Se este en kien e diable ep ars kied. Ken jesse theth treach.
Mesem treach gled. Vafel.
Quen erle vat gerne hennelinge ken.
Nemesecht.
Oxen en seret est elle ken. Vel merth Gwynblade kenneth belk. Vedden emeth Gwynblade. Se at the step gathis en treth winnes. Vafel.
Odren!
Tak, tomu jsme se dostali. Jsme pokecali s elfem.
Odren!
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do? Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
All right, I'll take part in your tournament.
The king will be pleased. Just remember, this will not be a fight to the death.
I'll try not to forget.
Duels take place from noon to dusk. You'll find me by the arena then.
A já zase hořím. Aha, to je jeden celou dobu, ty krávo, tak to ani není poznat.
Here, boy. Odren! Odren! Here, boy! Odren!
Hello. Something's brewing.
Greetings. Looking for something?
Hello.
Godspeed.
Good luck with.
Do not disturb. Relics, artifacts.
Where did you get these things?
Trying to compete with me? It's too good a business to share with others.
Do you believe in the power of your merchandise?
You mean the relics? Others believe in them, that's what counts. They'll believe in anything that gives them hope. Soldiers shit their pants and throw up in fear before going into battle. If kissing a rusty nail gives them courage, then in my book, it works.
So long.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Salutations. Greetings.
Are you moved by the prophet Lebioda's parables? Then spare an oren.
Having an oren and not having an oren makes two orens.
Sheeps.
To kolik bych chtěl, ty krávo.
What do you want? Show me your card.
Another time, maybe.
What do you want, Witcher?
Did you participate in the battle?
I did. And I fought. But I'd rather not go into it.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called draugrs. Aedirnians, Kedwenis, even your comrades. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen, then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit and devastated. Bloody scouts and Sabrina Glevissig, who was supposed to mind the battlefield. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Aedirnian lines faltered a few times, but we couldn't crush them because of Seltkirk. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Seltkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edirn's finest swordsman. Wherever our forces gained the upper hand, he'd appear and reverse the fighting's course. Then, Vandegrift himself went into battle. He met Seltkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Seltkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls. Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. Damned magic of a damned witch! I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including the Aedirnians. But the flames got him in the end.
No, ty krávo, toho zase je.
You mentioned the priest.
A really good man. He was with us the whole time, during the march, in the barracks, and in battle. Among common soldiers. Freya gave him a medallion to protect him from fire. I don't know how true that is, but he led me and many others to safety.
Who has this medallion?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't know how he got hold of it, but he definitely had it.
Were you at Brenna?
Ah, yes. Cut down more Black Ones there than anywhere else. The Redanians were in disarray on the left when we joined the battle. Same with the Temerian regiments in the middle. We arrived just in time. Menno Cohorn commanded the Nilfgaardians. He was some leader. Even we feared him like fire. But somehow we prevailed.
What happened to him afterwards?
He refused to flee, died like many others. Though no one knows who did it, and no one ever found his corpse.
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the third day after the autumn equinox. The Aedirnians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armoured infantry, peasants, the Vergen Dwarf Regiment. All save the king. They numbered more than 5,000. General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwenis, had less than 4,000, including the elite Bearheads, armoured troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous White Foxes of the north. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Aedirnians more than the plague. But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a bastard, but he knew war like nobody else.
Do I have this right? You served in the Dun Banner?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North at Brenner. We carried the day.
I didn't see the Dun Banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Eckhard Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time 3 years ago.
Glevissig's magic?
Worse, the Edirnian troops, the bastards. The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Edirnians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. But that's not all. Only a few survived to this day. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fistek. A few became highwaymen. They ended up on the gallows or in ditches. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always deal with them well.
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Bergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beaver skin cap. That's its rightful place.
Aha, tak ještě tady jsi viděl ten souboj.
Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandergrift?
From a distance. At the time I was on that hill, and they were somewhere over there. The field used to be as flat as a table. It was their second duel. Earlier, in peacetime, they'd met at a tournament in Ardcarraig. Seltkirk won then. Vandergrift's sword cracked and the Visitor had to yield. After the tournament, he had a new sword forged by Kedwen's best mages and swordsmiths. That's how Loathan came to be.
I think that means hatred in the Elder language. Pretty pretentious.
They say a sorcerer cast a spell on the sword and told Vandergrift the blade wouldn't crack as long as he remained invincible. The mage got 50 lashes and was the last to mention any such nonsense.
Who has Vandergrift's sword now?
When the Sea of Flames died out, the looters ran amok. They found Seltkirk's chainmail, which survived somehow. Maybe it was magical too. Vandergrift's sword went missing. The boys in the camp claim the female dragon slayer has it, but I wouldn't even try talking to her.
Who's got Seltkirk's chainmail?
A certain Vincent Trott. Low nobility, in the army since forever, a greedy bastard.
Where can I find him?
That's a problem. Deathmold wanted him arrested after they found a square coin on him. Some of the officers and noblemen want to get rid of the black ones. They don't like how they lord it around the camp, even though the king talks to them. Those coins are their sign, the stupid bunch of plotters. Anyway, Vincent's a swashbuckler. He thrashed Deathmold's people and disappeared. Those with the coins won't say a word because they're scared of Deathmold.
Thanks, Civic. So long.
Odrin, here boy. Odrin.
No, pěkný, jo. To jsme kecali teda díl, než jsme chtěli.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet. Square.
A jdem na turnaj.
Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
Can we start the tourney?
Ready?
I am indeed.
Let's begin then. Witcher Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honourable Gwydion.
Finally.
Everything's in good order. What?
don't get it.
Určitě máte rádi ty moje tričky, viď? Valkyrína, ale a igny a znamení.
I don't get it. Watch the you nuts out.
To všechno vykryl, jo. Dobře, on. To nám mám sejmu do piči.
I don't get it.
I yield. Witcher Geralt wins! You won. Let me know when you're ready for the next fight.
All right.
Aldrin, where are you?
Plague. Everything fine? Great.
Aldrin, where are you? Aldrin, where are you?
Tak, máme tady 4 talenty, které jsme rozdělili, tak jdem na to. Tak. Jsme se malinko vylepčili. Jsme si plastovku a jdeme na další souboj.
Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
Can we...
Ready?
I am indeed.
Let's begin then.
Aldrin.
The Witcher will now take on the Honourable Rendag.
Krávo. Máš moc velký štít na mě. Pojď, jo, hodinku. No, odkryj se, pojď. No sekej. A pojď si do kvína. Pojď, pojď. Ty vole, to vydrží jak kráva, ten idiot. Tak se vzdej. A jsem vítěz.
I surrender! Witcher Geralt wins! You won. Let me know when you're ready for the next fight.
All right.
Aldrin, where are you? Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
Can we continue the tournament?
Ready?
I am indeed.
Let's begin then.
Aldrin.
Geralt of Rivia will now take on the fearless Baron.
Aha, taky se vykrývá. Nemáš na mě ani náhodou, vole, pojď. Se ani neškrtneš. A je to.
I yield! Witcher Geralt wins!
Is there not a single fucking soul in Kedwin able to beat the Witcher? Dung-filled cowards, all of you!
Apparently not in Kedwin. But in Temeria, perhaps. I'll give it a shot.
That could be interesting. If you win, I'll double the reward.
The Witcher's challenger this time will be Vess, a maiden serving in an elite unit of the Temerian army.
Ah, proti Vess, jo. To bude zajímavý. Holka musím rozsekat, jo. Doufám, že nebudeš chtít, aby jsem tě zabil. Já tě zabíjet nechci. Já tě mám docela rád. Takhle do tebe sekat, jo, ty krávu. Useknu kozu, jo. A je to. Poklekla si před gratem.
A few more like him and I could conquer half the world. Give him the prize! He's earned it!
The king wanted a spectacle and he got it. A shame the result was so predictable.
Witches are not invincible.
Seems this one is. But you were brave nonetheless.
She fought harder than all the Kedweni soldiers combined.
You're very kind.
Wasn't so kind in the arena.
He took me seriously.
That's true.
Thanks for not giving me a handicap. I'm going back to my camp. Visit me if you want.
Women. Here's your praise. I need to get back to my business.
Thanks.
No jasně, že za ní jdem.
I had a mate from Rivia, but they killed him.
Audrin, where are you?
Get up, you piss pump. Your friends are worried sick about you.
What? Where am I? What am I doing here? This is strange.
Are you Audrin?
Audrin, that's right. And that one was a cunt runt. Not a proper her, you know. I was all la-dee-da, I'll plough you nice, I says. And she done scream at me, like a bruxa.
Listen, Audrin, you're so drunk a single spark and you'd be a torch. Now straighten up and shut up or the guards won't let you in the camp.
So I says to her, I says, Square schmer, what square? What the fuck fish do you mean? I wanna plough. And this cunt's prating on about square fish.
Tell me about the square fish later. We gotta get you back to your friends. They're worried about you.
Me mates? Ulf? Ulf, me brother, where is he? Ulf? Ulf?
Calm down and try not to puke on the guards.
Huh. Tak jsem rád, že jsem konečně našel. Asi ale kves.
Calm down and stand up straight.
Darn. Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm going. And I'm not going where I'm not going.
Halt! What's that corpse you want to drag into the camp?
Private Audrin. He's sick.
Looks like he slept in a vat full of booze. It smells like he fell out of a dwarf's arsehole.
Why, you limp arse prick? You saying I stink? Come here!
Audrin, shut up.
The gentleman witcher jests. So I'll wait here till you come back with coin.
Prdele.
Come back for the lush.
Tak plnou, no.
All right. Audrin, come on.
Where do all these drunks come from? Fuck. And the mice?
Yeah!
Shut up, Audrin. Let's look for your friends.
Uh-huh. See, I'm gonna take...
Audrin, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you? Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
Tak ten je úplně na sračku. Tak a teď, kde tady volali Audrina? Nikdo nevolá, jo?
One tanker, two tankers, three tankers, four. If you're feeling badly woozy, bath your guts up on the floor.
Tam toho někdo volá?
5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your ass to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your prick, it's time to head for home.
Audrin!
The cock calls the dawns like damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well ploughed.
I'll sit it out.
Audrin, here boy.
Tak tady je poslední. Tak, jsou všichni 3 a teď...
One tanker, two tankers, three tankers, four. If you're feeling badly woozy, bath your guts up on the floor.
Swarms of them!
5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your ass to your stool.
Už je tak ožralej, že...
Audrin, stop fucking around and get up.
I'm going where I'm going.
I'm
not the cock calls the dawns like damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well plowed.
Audrin je tak nalitý, že má halucinace, jo. Ale nevadí.
One tanker, two tankers, three tankers, four. If you're feeling badly woozy, bath your guts up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your ass to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your prick, it's time to head for home. The cock calls the dawns like damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well plowed.
Beer!
I'm buying.
Ever see a witcher spreading coin around? Well, ever.
A first for me.
It all depends on the company.
Hear that, cocksuckers? Now step the fuck away from my best mate.
Beer inspires great conversation.
No, that was beautiful, what you said.
So, what are we going to converse about?
Tak, teď nesmíme říct nic špatně. Takže tohle zkusíme.
I'm looking for work. Think Henselt could use a witcher?
Deathmold would make better use of one.
Aye. He'll cut you up into bits and look at them neath a scope. Like a frog.
Shut it! Deathmold's got long arms and even sharper ears.
Ale on určitě ví.
Henselt trusts Deathmold. I think the king knows what he's doing.
He don't know shite. I stand by it. Deathmold's got him under his thumb.
Quiet down.
Folk are happy, though. That's what's important.
Folk have had Henselt about up to the top of their helmets. Things go on like this, they'll knock his fat arse off that throne. He don't look to his soldiers no more. Forgotten us, the ingrate.
Well, it's no surprise they want to get rid of him, huh?
Audrin, shut it.
Geralt's like a brother. I'll keep no secrets from him.
Who are you talking about?
A knave, greedy and cruel. Kills for pleasure. A son of a bitch has magic armor and plays tough. Thought he could do what he pleased until he caught Deathmold's eye. Now he's hiding. Too bad about them other lads. If Trott's caught, he'll give them all up. Heads'll roll, I tell ya. Some peoples have come together to plot. They wanted me to join them, but I was too busy. And I don't trust this Trott. Them other coiners is all right, but Vincent's a greedy sadist.
Where can I find them?
What you mean, where? The brothel, of course. Ask for Whistling Wendy.
I'm not looking for a whore.
Once you have her, pay attention now. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Get it right? Except you won't get the fucker then. Ah, and give her this. I've no use for this coin. Won't buy me no beer. Wendy'll take you to them coiners.
Tak, paráda. To se nám povedlo.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Tak, a co tu máme za úkoly? AV Henselt. Věčný boj, co tu máme? Najdi praporučerek Vrahové, meč, zbroj a získej Henseltův medailon. Oh. A kamže mám jít? To nevíme. No nevadí. Milí diváci, tady to ukončíme dneska. Toto bude závěr tohoto dílu. A komu se tento díl líbil, dejte like, dejte odběr. A uvidíme se u příštího videa. Mějte se hezky a přeji pěkný den.